Hello guys, welcome to this brand new fresh episode of Control Alt Tech, and today we're going to discuss about the chapter 1 of high performance SQL. So this is topic 1.1, storage engine. So what is a storage engine? It is a software that is used by database in order to do create, read and update operations. So basically what is a software? It is a set of instructions or a program that is written which performs some operations. So different types of storage engines are there which perform create, read and update on the database. So two widely used storage engines are InnoDB and MyISAM. So this is majorly used and this is used less. So you will see why and which one is used where. So now there are some factors that are affected by our choice of storage engine. So the major one is optimization. So optimization is a technique of making things faster or making things better, right, with less number of resources and taking least time. So let me give you an example. Let's say there are two software engines, software engine A and software engine B. Now to do a task T1, software engine A is programmed in such a way that it will take 3 steps to complete that task, and software engine B is programmed in such a way that it will take only 2 steps, not taking the cost of resources and memory. We are just taking the cost as steps. So we can see that software engine B is obviously faster, right? So this is why we should choose a good software engine, because it depends all upon the programming, how it is programmed, how well it is programmed to perform these operations. So InnoDB is widely used, and there is one more concept that you should know is caching. So what happens is, let's say there is a table and it has multiple entries. Okay, so now and this is the storage engine here. So user asks the storage engine, basically the database, and then database asks the storage engine to get first 2 rows of this table. Okay, so what happens is it fetches the first 2 rows and gives back to the user. Okay, so now the user asks the first 2 rows again. So what storage engine here does is it creates a cache memory. It has a cache memory and it stores this first 2 row data into this cache memory. So now it doesn't have to ask the table again and again for that data, right? So now when you ask the database for first 2 rows, the storage engine goes here and returns the data from here only. It does not need to go from here to here. So this step is ignored and this becomes faster. As we know, cache memory is fastest. So this was all about the storage engines in the first chapter. So the next topic of our video will be concurrency, and we'll see it in the next video. Bye bye. Thank you.